What up, YouTube? Morning. Oh, turn some lights on in here, see if you see me a little bit better. There we are. Yep, I got my old sugging cap on. It's a bit nippy where I'm at this morning. Let me grab my regular hat. Give me a second. Alright, now that I got my brain on. Morning. It is 12:33 a.m. I am in Sioux Falls, Iowa, or Nebraska, whatever you want to say. I can throw a rock right across the river here and hit Nebraska. Got here about 2:30 yesterday, picked up a load, heading back east. What's been going on? Oh man, it's been a nightmare since the last one. I was gonna make one over at Waterloo the other day, but I didn't. And yesterday I was gonna make one, but just things happened. I wasn't able to. Got over, made my delivery. I was late on my second delivery by a boo-boo on my part, so we ain't even gonna go into that. Let's just say I should have pushed a different button on the little idiot box that tells us when we can drive, when we can't. Coffee in the mornings. Gotta love loves. Get the Java in you. But I wound up boo-booing, but it didn't really hurt us none. Still have plenty of time on our trips, so wasn't a big deal. The company I was going to was a small manufacturer, so time wise I was alright. Was able to get a 10-hour break I needed when I slept. Anyway, went over to Waterloo, picked up my load. I left. Let me back up. I went from Storm Lake after Waterloo, after dropping off the spices from last video. Went over there, got a load, brought it back over to Dubuque, Iowa. Left Dubuque, Iowa at like 1:30 in the morning yesterday morning. And started my clock, took off down the road. Something told me to call and check on my load. Glad I did. Nobody told us it was short and it wasn't going to be ready. Got in touch with dispatch. They said, take a spot, we'll figure out what's going on with it. So, needless to say, I burned a whole clock yesterday sitting. Was not happy about that. Wound up getting over there and sitting there. Finally, at about 10 o'clock, my dispatcher got me out of there and got me over to another load, because that load just wasn't going to load anytime soon. So, hence why I am here in Sioux City, Nebraska, Sioux City, Iowa, whichever one you want to call it. That is why I am over here. And now I am loaded and I'm headed to Ankeny, Iowa. We'll get this load over here. Supposed to have been there at 1 o'clock this morning. Not on me. That's something they had to rework the load or something. I don't know what it was, but anyway, he told him that I could have it there by 6, which I will, because it says that I 3 hours from destination, so 3 hours 15 minutes. So I'll be there at 4 o'clock this morning, which is good, because then I need to run up to Council Bluff, which actually is just north of where I'm at now. I got to double back to Council Bluff. I got a load that comes out of Council Bluff. It goes down to Clarksville, Arkansas. So, and then I already got my load after that too. My load after that is, let me look. I done forgot now. I know I got one. Rogers, which is just north of Clarksville, about 2 hours. And I'm going to the frozen tundra of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yay me. But what's going on? Not much, just trying to get these runs done. I'm gonna try to ease in and see the family next weekend try to maybe do a 34-hour reset and get back out on the road. Not sure if I'm gonna be home for Turkey Days. There's some things that's come up that I've got to take off some time for later on, and in 1st of January. So we got some stuff we got to go take care of, but I got to work around that. But I want to make sure I'm home for Christmas Day for my boys. And stuff. So never went into inside of why I'm out here. So this is the inside of why I'm back out driving truck. I drove tow trucks and stuff for 16 years. Had an injury that wouldn't let me do the driving of tow trucks no more. Basically, I couldn't push a 3,000-pound car out of the parking spot. So that basically ended my career. Went to work for a one-ton door company. Had a mishap with a gentleman who did a U-turn on top of a ridge, ran into me. Now I've got a nice little scar all the way down the back of my neck where they had to do neck surgery. So being uneducated, other than street smarts, all I know is construction, driving truck. So then went construction, what do I have left? Out here driving truck. So I came back out driving truck. I'm gonna tell you people, some things come, how would you say this, you know, things happen to you that you don't understand why they happen, but after they happen, it changes your life, and you think at first it's changing your life for the worse. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of stuff I used to do that I can't do anymore. A lot of stuff. Which really makes me sad because my 3-year-old ain't gonna get what my older ones did from dad. But on the plus note, let me tell you what it gave me. It gave me the ability to give my beautiful wife, which I love and adore. It gave me the opportunity to come out here and for her to be able to be a stay-at-home mom with our 2 boys. My wife has worked since she was 13 or 14 years old, all her life, and my wife now is, let's just say, just a little bit younger than me, and I'm 45. So it's given her the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom with our boys, and I'm loving that. So for me to be able to give her that, yeah, I'm not at home as much, but you know, technology nowadays, and I've said this, with technology nowadays, it's easier to keep up with the kids. Little guy, he don't want to FaceTime much unless he's got something he wants to show daddy, but other than that, he's into his tablet and whatever else he's got going on, his trucks or his cars, or he's outside playing baseball with his big brothers. So he's really got one big brother, but he has our neighbors, which are dear friends to us, like family to us, their son, I call him my nephew, so he looks up at him like a big brother, so another big brother, so they all get out and have fun, playing baseball and stuff. But it makes me happy to be able to give them that. You know, the accident changed my life many, many ways, and I was looking at it as in a negative way. But in the beginning, I was looking at it as a negative way. But here, since I've had my surgery and everything, and we moved and all, it's been a blessing. It really has. So You know, I'll take that lick. I'll take that lick. You know, I can actually go out and have fun with my kids. I can. I pay for it, but I go out and have fun. You know, I can't do all the hiking and camping and stuff I used to do. I can't carry the 100-pound packs on my back and stuff, so kind of stopped me from doing that, and you know, knee boarding, tubing, stuff like that with the kids. You know, I can get out and ride slow with the little guy, basically being pulled behind the boat just fast enough to keep the tube from sinking under. I'll pay for that for 2 days, but guess what? I get out and do it. Why? Because I ain't gonna let my boy, or my boys, period, not to get experience life. Dad'll just deal with a little pain and suck it up and deal with it, just so they can have that that time. So, but yeah, you know, it's turned out to be a good life. Just moved into a new house. We got a man cave. Me and the boys got a man cave downstairs, so Mama can run us out of the upstairs. She's liking that. But anyway, no, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get over here and get this load off. I'll probably give you a jingle from Council Bluff or Arkansas somewhere. We'll see how it goes. I got the other one uploaded. I have that one uploaded in this one today. I'll have time. So, till next time, people. Peace out.